So I feel like I've lost who I am, especially during motherhood, and we should talk about it. Motherhood came and changed my entire being. From the second I gave birth, I just knew I was a different person. I felt it in my soul. I think when you first become a mom, you get a lot of warnings, especially from other mothers. They're like, make sure you're on top of your mental health because it's so easy to slip and slide into the dark, sinking place, okay? And I was very intentional and mindful at first, but somehow I want to say around the 7-8 month mark, I just slowly stopped taking care of myself. I slowly stopped doing the things that I enjoy, the things that bring me joy, all the things that I talked about in some of the vlogs that I created, which really kept me together at first. So I was like, oh my God, I got this. Motherhood is not as bad. Until I wasn't intentional with it and I started slipping and sliding, girl, and didn't even realize. It's really hard to embrace the new person that you become after you give birth. I find that a lot of the times we try to go back to who we used to be, to our old body. We try to find a sense of normalcy into this new life that we have. But the reality is we can't ever go back. You will never be the person that didn't have kids. You will never be the woman that never gave birth. And that idea of going back to who we used to be, I think really destroyed the journey for me. And that slowly, I think, is one of the main reasons that led me to not taking care of myself. I wasn't looking into the future. I wasn't looking into embracing who I'm becoming. And I talked about it in therapy as well. My therapist said, it really isn't about who you are. It's about who you're becoming. Who do you want to become? Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up in the world? And it made a lot of sense back then, but I just found myself attached to that idea of who I was. It really stopped my growth as a mother. It stopped my growth as a human being, period, because I was looking back. And if you're looking back, you're not only missing the present, but you're also missing the future. You're missing what could be. And it was slowly robbing the joy that I had originally experienced becoming a mother and the joy that I could experience right now. I find myself so frustrated with the daily routine, which honestly heavily revolves around my daughter. She's only 11 months old. Of course, she depends on me for everything. And at first it was great. I love that. And then lately I've just found so much frustration in, say, putting her down for a nap and she doesn't nap as long as I expected her to. Or if she's playing but she wants to play with me and I'm just kind of frustrated about that because I want to, say, work or do something else or edit a video. I wasn't eating the proper meals. I wasn't working out anymore. Yes, I was sleeping, but I found that I was spending a lot of time just scrolling on social media and just like not living intentionally, purposely. Was in my pajamas all day. I wouldn't get dressed. And it's the little things, I swear. Like for me, waking up in the morning, taking care of Jen, spending time intentionally with me, having a nice little morning routine is something that I really valued before I became a mother. It's something that I always made sure that I did on a regular basis, especially after the pandemic. But after the pandemic, when things really slowed down, I realized, I wasn't living life. So I started to live life. That's when I started working out. That's when I started eating well. That's when I started doing yoga, meditating, just doing all the things that actually makes a huge difference in your life. And I can tell you, I don't remember the last time I wrote in my gratitude journal. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check it. All right, so the last time I wrote in here, y'all, was September 21st. Can you imagine? And I actually have a lot to be grateful for. And when you don't write it down, when you don't capture the things that makes a difference in your life, you don't see it. It goes by. So I need to bring this back. So my point is, I started losing myself heavy in motherhood, and it's time that I do something about it. So I'm bringing this series on my channel, which is going to be more vlog style videos because, okay, I know there's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot that we need to talk about because I actually posted about this on Instagram and I said that I want to retire as a natural hair vlogger. It actually felt really good saying it out loud because it's something that I've been thinking about for a really long time. And I went as far as saying that I was going to private all of my hair videos and just start fresh so that it looks like it's a new channel. So anybody that will come across my content, they wouldn't think that I'm a natural hair vlogger, because that's what it is now. Like, people love my natural hair videos, they comment on them, and I don't want to be associated with natural hair anymore. It's because there's so many new things in my life. I think motherhood is a bigger piece of my life. Just me, working on my mindset, on self-development is a bigger piece in my life that I want to share. All the lessons that I've learned in my 20s up until now, I want to talk about things that's a little bit more depth than what did you use to do your hair, because I love natural hair, and obviously it will always be a part of me, but it's just not the main focus for me anymore. So I really want to show up differently and actually do things that I know will bring me joy, versus boxing myself in this natural hair box and then complaining that I'm in this natural hair box. So all that said, I want to share my life through the lens of health and fitness, self-improvement, better habits, mental health. The beauty is still going to be there, but I really want to start this journey of becoming who I want to be. And I have a lot of projects that I want to start, things that I've been saying that I want to do that I haven't done. To be fair, when I think about the new direction of my life, I feel like there's a lot of things that are in my life currently that needs to go. I want to go and declutter my entire house. There is a lot of things in here that are just collecting dust. I don't use, I don't care for. They don't have a purpose in my life. So I think going through a major life decluttering, even digital declutter as well, because I find that since becoming a mother, a lot of accounts that I used to follow that I quite enjoyed just don't resonate anymore, because we just don't have the same things in common anymore, or I just see things differently, so the content doesn't align with who I am. So I think I need to do a huge digital declutter and really just unfollow a lot of people. No hard feelings, girl, but sometimes you need to know when to unfollow people. Like, y'all probably should unfollow me too if you don't resonate with what I'm talking about. But I really want to go through my life and just shed all the things that no longer serves me, so that I can create space for all the things that do serve me, for all of the blessings that's trying to enter my life, but there's no space. So I definitely want to build a new wardrobe, and I want to redecorate my house. So that actually makes me smile, because I'm a homebody and I like for my home to be very comfortable. And the fact that I feel like I'm living in a lot of clutter, I live in an organized mess. That's what it is. From the outside looking in, it looks fine. But when you start really looking behind cabinets, opening drawers, it's an absolute mess. So that's a huge project, but one that I feel like it's gonna bring me a lot of joy. And most importantly, I need to get over my feelings and actually plan my baby's first birthday. Every time I think about it, it just makes me so emotional that an entire year has gone by. Like, how does time go by so fast yet slow at the same time? Like, I don't quite understand it. And other improvements that I know I want to make on the self-development piece is really think about my mindset. Because sometimes if I'm not intentional with it, I find that I can definitely catastrophize things, or I've been thinking about things through the lens of like a scarcity mindset ever since having a baby as well. I don't know if that's anybody else's perspective, but the perspective coming from a third world country, thinking about things like, what if I run out? What if I don't have enough money? What if I can't take care of her? What if, I don't know how to express it. It's robbing me from having. Because then why do I keep saying I don't have, or I feel scared that I may not be able to provide, when everything is actually fine right now? Like, I need to chill out. I'm creating all these stressors in my life. I'm so blessed to be in the position where I am right now, where I am home with my baby and I can take care of her. And oh my gosh, she's such a joy. I love having her around. I feel like she's changed me so much, but yet I'm so concerned about trying to be the old person that I used to be. Like, what was so amazing about my life before? Except for the freedom. I really did enjoy the freedom. Like, I could up and go wherever I wanted on a second's notice. That was nice. I'm not gonna lie. Having a baby, you gotta plan your outings. You don't just up and go nowhere. That said, I am excited on this journey. This is a new series on becoming Jen. Diary of a New Mom. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I think it'll be interesting to take baby steps towards creating the life that I really want, a life that I'm really proud of, and creating a life that I know will make my daughter happy as well. Because if I'm not happy and if I'm not showing up as the best version of myself, then that's so unfair to her. you know, because I can be the best version of myself. I can be a happy person. I can be, and I don't like to use the word happy. I feel like when we start talking about happiness, we typically equate it with like a dopamine hit. For me, it's more about being content with your life, being content with the things that you have. So there's definitely a huge distinction, and I don't want to use the wrong words and go down the rabbit hole of chasing dopamine hits and feelings and none of that. It's about creating a sustainable, lovely, satisfying life for me and my family. So this is a journey that I am going to be on. So we're gonna go back in time, and I'm gonna show you how I did my makeup and my hair and all of that and got dressed. Let's go back in time. Welcome back in time, and we are going to do our makeup. Okay, I have a confession. I am entirely cringing from the depth of my soul because all of my makeup brushes are so dirty. I can't believe I'm about to say this on the internet, but I don't think I've washed them in the 11 months that I've been a mom. I can't remember the last time I washed them, but today is the last day that we're gonna use these dirty brushes. We're gonna use them and we're gonna move on and be a better person from that point on. Well, let's do our makeup. I'm very excited though. I haven't done my makeup in so long. We're gonna start off with this NARS foundation. We'll use this foundation brush instead because this one, girl, I didn't use primer. This is the feeling that I feel brings me a lot of unhappiness. Things are everywhere. I'm always looking for something, especially that. I don't like looking for things, but every time I'm getting ready, I find that I'm looking for something or I can't find something. And now we can go with the foundation. And you know what? Using a new clean brush makes all the difference. Your makeup will not turn out the same if your brushes are dirty. I think we all know that. Not too shabby, looking good. I think we still got it. It's coming back to me. And by the way, y'all, I have to show you just how unorganized my life truly is. I'm gonna turn the camera around. This is my countertop right now, and I am very ashamed to show you, but this is good. It's making me uncomfortable, and it's a good thing. I've literally just been shoving my makeup in those, you know, the traveling luggage cubes. Why? Because nothing is organized, and I kind of feel like I have nowhere to put them. I have money in the bag, and those are some of my makeup brushes here. This is a reflection of my life. Well, let's carry on. Powder. I have this beauty powder. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty old. I feel like I was using this during the pandemic. Ow. And by the way, yes, I cut my finger yesterday when I was making guacamole. Who asked me to make guacamole? Nobody. And how did I cut my finger making guacamole? Well, I'm glad you asked. I was cutting cilantro, and I felt like a professional chef too. Right before it happened, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm in a TV show. Chop, 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 chop. Boom, cut my finger. I need to get my eyebrows in order. I gotta do something with them. Quick little history on my eyebrows. I had them microbladed back in 2018. Oh my God, loved it so much. It lasted quite a while. Like when the lady did it, she said it lasts usually about like 2 years on oily skin. And it held up until last year, I wanna say. Now that they're looking a little crazy, you know, I feel like I have no hair and it's also growing out, so I need to clean them up as well. I am really considering doing microblading again. And I don't think microblading is one of those things that you should get done anywhere. You really should take your skin tone into consideration, the artist, their skills, everything, because it's gonna be tattooed on your face, girl. At the very least though, I need to pluck my eyebrows. Woo! Ow, it's making my eye water. Okay, I think I'll leave that for later. I need to be mentally prepared. Oh, woo. All right, we'll handle this later. I can't. We're looking pretty good. I am very tempted on using lashes today. You know, we might as well go all the way. I feel like the blush that I have is just, it's a lot. It's not like a daytime blush, but I'm gonna add a little bit anyway. This is a clean brush too, so. What else? Where are we in this makeup routine? I didn't think I was gonna find them, but I found lashes as well as glue. If you look, you shall find. But I still don't wanna look, okay? I wanna know where my things are. Eyeliner, please. God, is it dry? See what I mean? Why have eyeliner that's dry? Why? completely dry. Do I have another one? Ah! This one's dry too. Wow. It's okay, Jen, it's okay. Let's see if we have another one. Ah, thank God. Ooh, and this one's dark. Thank you, Makeup Forever, for the eyeliner. I'm sure it's old, but it's coming through. All right, I haven't put on lashes in forever. I don't even know if I remember how to do it. And if I remember correctly, I used to love the Sephora brand lashes. I used to love them, very affordable. Lashes is one of those things that I feel like I shouldn't spend a lot of money on, but yet they can be very expensive. So let's see if I remember. Ugh. I also think I should cut these lashes, but we are gonna try to make it work without cutting them. They're for sure too big for my eyes. Oh my God, not so bad. Not bad at all. Jen, is that all you needed to fix your life? Put on some lashes? The amount of joy that just brought me. This is what they mean when they say it's the little things. The fact that I still got it. That was the first try, y'all. Wow. Jennifer, is that you, girl? Get some mascara going. Actually, I have a question for you. Do you put on mascara before you put on your lashes? Or do you just put on your lashes and then mascara after? I need to know. Wow, as it turns out, I still got it. Lips, what do we want to do with our lips? I kind of feel like leaving them plain, just putting some lip gloss. This is Fenty. I like that very much. I think I'm done. All right, for my hair, I also don't have bobby pins. Can you believe that? All of my bobby pins up and left, so I'm not sure what to do. Oh, maybe like that. I like that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The other part of my life that stresses me out is getting dressed. I have nothing to wear. And I've been saying that for a long time. I want to declutter my entire closet because this is my closet and I don't wear any of these clothes. Who are they for? Why am I keeping them? I don't know. So I want to look cute but comfortable. And yes, also doing laundry. This used to be a really nice top, but look what happened to it. I wore it with a sweater that was lined on the inside and it left all of this like white stuff on it that won't come out. This fabric itself is like getting old. Like I need to like shave it or something because it has all the little balls on it. So I think I may still wear this. And then to be fair, I think I may just leave the sweatpants that I have on because they're comfortable. Well, let's just put on this thing before I decide not to go. Look who's up. Who are you smiling at? Oh, you have something to say. What is it? Tell them. I have lipstick on. Let's go. Give you to your dad. I just breastfed, so my job is done. Today, at least. I think I'm gonna go get some ramen. Is that healthy and nutritious? Probably not, but it will hit the spot, I think. And you know what? I have a question. To the sunglasses girlies, I would love to get into some nice luxury sunglasses, but how do I do it without sacrificing my safety? Because without my glasses, I can't see. So how do you mesh the two? Being blind and still wear sunglasses? Let me know. Well, let's go. I need to find the perfect song to drive to. Is this the perfect song? Maybe. Or maybe this one. So before I left, the girl asked me what I was doing later today. Later? It's like 6:30. I thought it was such a funny question because I'm actually so tired. Like I want to go home. I've been out the house too long. It's so crazy how life changes, you know? So I wanted to work a little bit, but they didn't have a plug, so I couldn't plug in my laptop. But I feel like that was also a sign for me to kind of chill out, take the moment to relax and enjoy and live in the present, Jen, versus trying to like think about work, which I can do later, I can do tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it resonated with you. I think a lot of us get to a point of our lives where we're like, you know what? I need to make some changes. I need to get out of the dissatisfaction that I'm feeling with my life, more into contentment. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.